Nat Spurr, and I'm running for a position on our tribal council because I understand how critical a period we are with our tribe right now, and I believe the task at hand is enormous. We need to elect council members that have the credentials and the experience to represent our membership effectively and the strength to stand up for our people. We need to continue development and progress when it comes to the programs and services that our former tribal chair and many tribal council members over the years have worked so hard to create and develop. We have an obligation to protect our elders and to work on behalf of our youth to give them every opportunity that they need to succeed in life. My grandmother, Irene Medeiros Wesley, was born on this reservation 88 years ago, right across the parking lot where the administration building now sits. She had to attend kindergarten for 3 years because she didn't know how to speak English, because on the reservation back then, she didn't need to. She only learned how to speak Potawatomi. I don't speak nearly as much Potawatomi as I would like to, and as much as I should, but like her, I view this reservation as my home, and our membership as my family. 11 years ago, our tribal council inherited a government that was held in high-risk status by the Bureau of Indian Affairs. Large sums of government funds were not accounted for, and most grants were not available. Look at what we have today and look at the position we're in. I don't have time in 3 minutes to mention all the wonderful programs and services that exist for our members today, but I know that 11 years ago it would have been incomprehensible to think about. This next tribal council will have resources to work with that never existed before. With those resources, the opportunities are endless, but we need to act now, and we need to put that first. Our tribal council obtained funding to build the casino, but that debt needs to be paid off, and we need to fund a casino expansion that should happen right now. Soon, casino construction will resume in Wayland, and a new project will, in all likelihood, commence in Muskegon. The state of Michigan is looking for ways to expand the state lottery and legalize casinos as we speak. We need to get a jump on these other projects to ensure that our casino reaches its potential, and we need to expand our enterprise in a way that's responsive to you, not the management company. And we need to balance that with the continuation of the development of our tribal government programs and services, the ones that brought us to where we are today. Thank you.
Entertain questions? Sir?
Chad Stuck. I just want to question your honesty here for a second now. In your bio, it says here that I am currently working as a head coach for the long-distance runners at Grosse Pointe South High School. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, Jane Schmidt, the secretary for the athletic department, said you are in no way the head coach there.
I'm not the head coach. I said I'm the head coach of the distance runners.
Yeah, she said you're not even head coach of any kind.
I have 30 distance runners that train underneath me. I have an assistant coach named Pat Dancer that works under my direction.
If we can't trust what you say in your bio, how can we trust?
You certainly can trust what I said in my bio. You can trust everything I say.
Well, she contradicts what you say in your bio.
I don't speak for her. I speak for myself.
Oh, okay. You say you didn't understand. She said that you're...
I handle the distance program at Grosse Pointe South High School for the track team.
How many questions does he get? How many questions does he get?
Hang on. This is not a debate. The question was asked and answered.
Okay, thank you.
Next question, please.
We had a roundtable on November 22nd to discuss the allocation and revenue from the casino. There was a comment made that if Indians got money that they would go out and buy drugs and alcohol. When I looked across the room, there was only one person clapping, and it was you. It appears that you are tribe, and and you think we're ignorant, and you think we're incapable of handling our money and helping our families in this difficult time. Why do you see our tribe in the stereotype that the vast majority of the rest of us are trying to work hard to fight against the outside?
I certainly don't see our tribe that way. I believe our top priority should be maximizing the profits of our casino so that when we are in a position to award per cap, it can be done in a responsible way and in a way so that per capita payments can always increase over time. I don't want to run into the same mistakes that a lot of other tribes have made over the years.
Next question. Yes, ma'am.
Nat, Christine Lance.
How you doing?
After professional investigations
there, Council.
The council found a pattern of offensive strong enough to have a vote to remove you from the gaming commission. I was there, I understand you tried to resign prior to the vote. Were the professional investigators wrong, or do you want to apologize to everyone and try to defend you?
The professional investigators were not wrong. Their interpretation of their reports, which you shouldn't have had access to in the first place, is wrong.
Oh, well, Freedom of Information Act gave us a lot of information, plus we do have...
The McGee report was a confidential document. I signed it as well as the council. Their legal counsel signed the document. It is sealed and it's confidential.
Is there a question?
No, I was just reading.
Good for you. You obtained copies of the confidential document.
Lady down here. Yes, ma'am?
Why do you think you can help the tribal members by being on tribal council when you were unable to help the tribal members that work at the casino while you were employed with Gaming Commission?
I'm very proud of the work we did with the Gaming Commission. I started on numerous programs to help our tribal members. The only tribal members that I was not able to find a place for were sex offenders involving situations with children. Every other tribal member that came through our office, came across my desk, we found a place for. I created work permits to give 18, 19, and 20-year-old members a chance to work when they were not eligible for licenses, for gaming licenses, because that was under the ordinance. I created work permits, and I created conditional licenses. Me personally, I created conditional licenses to extend second chances to tribal members that had backgrounds involving criminal, matters.
But that's not what I meant. I meant when the tribal members came to you because there was an issue with harassment and discrimination against the tribal members.
We investigated the discrimination. Brad Simmons and I ordered an investigation by our investigations department to look into discrimination. And that investigation was concluded, and then it was turned over to Human Resources, who did their own independent investigation. It was very important for me to look into that.
And nothing